What's going on? What's going on, my co-creators? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, lovely day. I am myself. Hope that you're consciously and dynamically co-creating, just like I've been teaching and making an example of myself for y'all. But today I have a special guest. One of my clients actually sent this person to me. She found out what I did, and she was like, I know somebody perfect that would like to be on your talks with you. And her name is Trenise. Hello, Trenise.
Hello.
She works in education. Go ahead, introduce yourself. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know everything.
Okay, so I am a teacher, and I've been in education for about 15 years.
Damn.
Yes. not too old, but old enough.
Right.
Yes, and just love it, but yeah.
All right. So why did you want to be on my talks? I mean, you've seen my videos. I mean, so you must have saw something that was, resonating with you. So what made you want to get on here and talk to me with my strange self?
Well, I can always admire someone who knows what they are about and has something to stand for.
Okay.
So what you stand for is real, given the world we're in today. Being able to look at both sides is always important in life. So
I'm gonna have to work on that.
So it's good and refreshing to see someone that keeps that openness about them.
Gotcha. And speaking of this world is so different right now. I mean, it's been changing, and I've been trying to document it in my own little way, but I can't see all the angles, and that's why I'm excited to have you on here because I get a different view. Working in educational industry or field, how has this impacted your life as being a teacher and trying to keep these kids trying to educate these kids and keep them on track?
The hardest part is seeing them, I guess, how they're affected by not being able to be around each other.
Okay.
That's the hardest part in preparing for making sure that they're okay socially and not changing their entire mindset and just for life, because what's happening now can affect them for the rest of their lives. So
yeah,
that's the hardest part, and knowing that we have to keep them apart from each other when their natural instinct is to gravitate towards one another.
Right. Yeah, that's very difficult. I admire your efforts. I mean, I'm just not built that way. I don't think I could be a teacher right now because I'll be sneaking, letting kids hug. Go to hug. I know you miss your friends.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it. I'm just not. That's why I'm not in that field. So it's very. I can see it could be a huge challenge. All at one time, changing the way you do things altogether. And you can't really go with your instinct because you have to follow certain guidelines and has the guidelines have they been consistent, or have they been kind of one day is like how have the guidelines been, like how's that been working out, like from the summertime until starting school?
It's been changing all the time.
Okay.
Yes. So we heard that we can, like, kids are supposed to wear masks or face shields, and then all of a sudden now they can't wear face shields, but they have to always wear a mask. Like little things like that constantly change, like overnight, just depending on what stayed on the news.
Day to day. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, have all of the students came back into the schools or where you are, or is it kind of half and half? Like, how's that working out?
Some of the students have come back already.
Okay.
And so they adjusted amazingly. They walk around with their little mask on. And
yeah, see, that's one of the parts that kind of bothers me, that because the kids adjust so quickly to these things, and personally, I'm just not happy about that. I really just wish that the kids either didn't have to deal with the personal, what is it called, PPE, personal protective equipment, or stay at home.
Yeah.
I'd rather them either stay at home or not deal with any of that at all at school. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I just don't think that psychologically that's going to be good long term to have kids walking around with face coverings, because, you know, we communicate with our faces, our smiles, and it's a connection that we make. You know, you can see somebody and they don't have to say a word, but just by the look on their face, you can kind of read them and vibe with them, understand them. And we're literally raising a generation right now of kids that aren't going to be able to communicate with each other, and that's not good. And I don't know the solution, but I just don't think that's a good idea, and that breaks my heart. It really does break my heart to see that going on.
Yeah, I would prefer them to be able to stay at home too, so they wouldn't have to have to live in that type of environment or walk around in that type of environment or be restricted on where they move and whatnot. I would rather them be able to just stay at home, work remotely if I had it my way.
Yeah,
I would have them at home.
You need to talk to your principal and see about that. See if you can get some things changed.
Yeah, well, I don't think that principal. No, they ain't gonna say nothing.
Well, yeah, you know, it comes from way far up. You know, it's probably out of the principal's control. Yeah. Really, that's what it comes down to.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But yeah, so parents out there, if you do have the ability to keep your kids home, if you have the ability to teach your kids from home, if you can homeschool, personally, I think that would be the best way. I just think in the long run, it would be better for your kids' mental health to not be in an environment where they are feeling like their friends can infect them with some mysterious deadly virus and pass it along to their family members and all that stuff. I mean, what type of mindset are we building here by teaching our kids that something invisible that we can't see, can't taste, smell, taste, touch? What type of environment are we building where they are growing up where they're afraid of something that they can't even see? You know, that's going to make some mentally wrecked people, in my opinion. I may be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally just out of box. I don't have a degree in psychology and all of that, but I'm just saying it can't be a good environment. So that's just my opinion.
Mine too.
Oh, wow. Look at you. Okay.
No, seriously.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's, well, I'm glad that you're in the mix and you are putting your best foot forward. And how has the communication with the parents been?
So far so good. The parents have been pretty supportive because they understand what we're going through.
Okay.
So they've been supporting everything that we do. You know, they understand they love the teacher and they appreciate all that we're doing. So parents have been pretty good so far.
That's good. That's good.
Well, on the other side, we have had some that's concerned about the amount of PPE we have, but that's
personal
understandable.
Protection equipment.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, I get that. Well, cool. Well, dang, I'm so grateful that you decided to come on here with me and talk to people and see things from a different perspective, because I know folks tired of hearing my perspective.
Well, I appreciate you having me on your show today.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Trenise, and my co-creators. Thank you for checking in with the Co-Creation Nation, and I hope that this message reaches you in a way where it helps you to be more empowered and educated and informed and always possible. And that's what it's all about, folks. That's really what it's all about. Just get more information and learn how to be our better and best selves. I love you, my co-creators, and I want to say goodbye. Say goodbye, Trenise.
Bye.
All right. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.